Greetings viewers, this is Montom Evan coming at you with another video. Today we are going to fully assemble the real grade Evangelion Unit-01. That's right, for those of you who are not familiar with my videos, this is the third installment of whenever I build kits. In this video I will fully assemble the kit, share a few things, get a nice distinctive descriptive review, and of course share the good, the bad, and everything else in between, and of course a big question, if this is the kit worth getting. So with all that being said, let's get straight to assembling this kit. And here we have the fully assembled real grade Evangelion Unit-01, or EVA-01 for short. And as you can tell, it's pretty sleek, pretty slender, and also pretty show accurate. I really like the way how this looks. Also, I decided to add to keep the umbilical cord cable attached, at least so you all can see how it's attached in the back there. But definitely will take it off later on. But anyway, I still really do like the way how this looks. Definitely different than many of the real grades I've built thus far. Definitely non-Gunpla related, but still though, I really do like it. The colors do work well. I mean, I know it's mainly purple, but even the subtle accents of the dark gray, almost black, the green, even the little bits of orange there too. This really does stand out. I really do like the way how this look, the colors do work well together. A very good contrast, very good comparison of each one. And I just really do like it. It's pretty sleek, pretty slender as I mentioned before. Show accurate all around. And has a really nice presence to it. It really does. And maybe just because it really made sure that it showed how it is shown in the anime. So I really love that presentation that this has as soon as it's properly assembled. So yeah, just by first impressions, I really do like the way how this stands out thus far. And to show how properly adjusted this kit is, let me show you the full articulation, now that it's fully assembled. So, let me actually get this out of the way. But yeah, this just bends this way, so there's the articulation for the umbilical cord. But for the body, the kit itself, the head can move forward and backward due to the neck. The mouth can open and close like so. The neck can move ever so slightly to the left and right. I think I might be able to do a full 360, and yes I can. I will say that the jaw joint is a little bit loose, so just be careful with that. The chest can move just a little bit, like so. The arms, the shoulders can move inward and outward. Can move up. It can move down a little bit. These sides can move so that way there's more shoulder articulation. The arms can extend, can move up, can move backward, forward. There's actually a 360 there, but be careful because this will come off, so maybe don't move that much. There's a nice elbow bend, like so. The wrists, I believe, can be turned around 360. It's just a ball joint. And they can. The wrist can move, like so. I believe the forearm can move a little bit. Yeah, that can move. like so. The legs can individually move, like so. Can move forward, can move backward a little bit. Can't really do much to splits, unfortunately. There is a hip piece inside there that can move the legs forward if it needs to, or backward. Like so. Really nice knee bend. The foot can move forward like so. Can move up. The toe can move as well. And it can move ever so slightly to the left and right. Like so. And the body has a few adjustable points. So I showed in the previous video, the parts video, the body can fully extend, but it just takes some wriggling around to do so. So it can actually make it look a little bit taller. And last thing, these do open in order to grab the knives inside. And hopefully I can get this out. Hopefully. Oh. But I'm sure you all get the gist of it. Oh yes. That's about it for articulation. And now for some side-by-side comparisons. Here is the real grade Eva 01 with real grade New Gundam. And here is it beside the real grade Sazabi. And this is one thing I was really hoping for, to see how tall this real grade is. And you know what? The Eva 01 is actually a little bit taller than the Sazabi. And the Sazabi is actually one of the bigger real grades that is out there. So, kind of happy about that. But in terms of width, the Sazabi definitely gets this one. But let's see how it compares to a Master Grade. So here it is beside Master Grade Infinite Justice. So if it wasn't for the middle, you can say, I guess, unicorn crest of the Justice, you can say that these two are actually roughly the same height. But with that crest, or horn attachment, so to speak, definitely the Infinite Justice is taller. And lastly, here's it beside a Perfect Grade, specifically the Perfect Grade Exia. And let me just back out a little bit. There we go. So to give you an idea how this scales compared to a 1/60th scale Perfect Grade. I know many Gunpla real grades are 1/144 scale. Don't know if it's the same for the Eva 01. But at least gives you an idea the size difference between a real grade and a Perfect Grade. And watch out for this review, hopefully coming soon. But yes, that's about it for side-by-side comparisons. The one thing I do like about this kit, the articulation, especially like something like this, even some of my Gundam kits won't be able to do. So I really do like how this has really nice, not just articulation, but also good balance. Especially the fact that this has different hands I can use. So, of course, some possibilities are almost endless. With that being said, though, some of these hands, as I shared in the parts video, they are specifically used for something like this, the weapons, such as the knife over there, and of course, both trigger fingers, both right and left, for the main weapon. So with that being said, something like this is possible. And you know what, I actually do like it. I do like I said before, there are different points of articulation you can use for different poses. Really is helpful for many kids in general. The one downside I will mention now is that there's no port for me to use for an action base. Honestly, I wasn't so sure which type of action base I could use, so that is a bit unfortunate. But at the same time, then maybe this kid doesn't even need it for that matter, because there's still so many things one can do, whether it be posing, whether it be shelf space, so to speak. But regardless, though, all in all, I say with what you can do with it, I think it's pretty nice all in all. And now it's time for the last part of this review video, some of which maybe some of you are looking forward to. The good, the bad, and everything else in between, and of course, if this is a kit worth getting. So let's start off with the good. The good is this is pretty show accurate. I really do like how the colors match pretty well. It's pretty identical to how it was in the anime, so I'm really glad that Bandai made sure it was as detailed and as show accurate as can be. The colors are pretty good as well. Aside from the main colors, of course, that stand out, the purple, even the green, even some of the orange and silver slash, actually there's some small bits of silver there, and of course the dark gunmetal, dark grayish colors there. So the colors really do work well together. So I really am pleased by that as well. Other one is the articulation. I really do like how this can pose in so many different ways. So that is something that I really do like. And on top of that, this kit has yet to fall down. Like, yeah, this while I was posing, it did not fall down once. So I really am glad that did not happen, and I'm hoping I did not jinx myself for saying that now. So fingers crossed, this kit does not fall off during the remainder of this review video. But anyway, that being said, though, even the size, like I did in the comparison video, this is actually taller by a slight bit of the real grade Sazabi. And even the Sazabi is a little bit bigger than the average real grade in my personal opinion. So the fact that this is taller than that just goes to show this is bigger than the average real grade, which to me is a plus. Don't get me wrong, I do like real grades. I'm getting better at enjoying them. It's just sometimes I'm not a big fan of how small some of them can be. Some of you have seen some of my real grade videos, and not the biggest fan of the size per se, but kind of glad this one does stand out. Price range also is very reasonable. I would say I spent about $50 for this one, so even for some places this is up to $60, so I still think that's pretty reasonable. Depending, of course, if you want to purchase it at that price. Of course, everyone's different, but to me, price range, I would say reasonable nonetheless. Now the bad. I am a little bit disappointed that there's no part for an extra base, but is it the end of the world? No, but if that little addition would have helped, personally. There are some joints here that are a little bit loose. The waist, for example, was a little bit loose, even some parts of the body. So I am a little bit disappointed about that. Especially, this was just built not too long ago, so actually, the beginning of this video, what am I saying? But at the same time, though, kind of wish some joints were a little bit sturdier. I mean, granted, the balance is good, but still kind of wish the joints was a little bit better. As I was posing this, some parts did fall off. Especially the upper arms. You see this green part? Yeah, those joints, not the elbow itself, but those upper parts, did fall off a couple times as I was posing. So I am a little bit saddened by that. But as I've mentioned many times in previous review videos before, model kits, some bits just unfortunately do fall off. I would just kind of wish, some kits are better than the others. I just kind of wish this kit had better, make sure the pieces don't fall off as easily. But other than that, everything else was pretty sturdy. But that's about all the good and the bad. So the biggest question is this a kit worth getting? Honestly, yes. This is a kit worth getting. Whether you are a model kit builder, whether you are a fan of Evangelion, or just wants to try something different compared to other Gunpla, or even Zords for that matter, I'd say this is a kit worth getting. And if you like the way how this built and how this looks, maybe you'd be interested in the other Evangelion kits that have came out as well. But yeah, this definitely is something that I suggest you pick up and add to your collection or add as a shelf piece. I can honestly say that this was a fun build, very different than what I built as of when I started this channel, so different from Gunpla, different from Zords, but a good change of pace is always nice in my opinion, and this kit did not disappoint, so I'm really happy to have this turn out. Yeah, disappointed in some areas, but all in all, I say it was good all around. So I'm very pleased with the purchase, with the build, with the experience. So if you end up picking this up, I hope you get the same reaction that I did. So with that being said, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the comment down below, hit that notification bell for more video updates. Comment down below if not only if you enjoyed this video, but also if there are other kits you want me to be interested in building, whether it be Evangelion or Gunpla or related. There are my social links are down below. I have Instagram and Reddit currently. There are two videos here for your viewing pleasure. One's the most recent, which is of course, the individual parts review video where I go into detail of each part that comes with this kit, and one video that YouTube picked out. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching, and until next time, keep on building.